I'm in the room. Oh.
Hello?
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 Yeah.
Is this Jennifer?
Yeah, but I didn't answer the phone because my ex-husband was calling me like a nut job.
Well, how do I know he's still not in the picture? You
Well,
know,
he's all the way in Ohio anyway. He just kept calling me.
What are you staying with friends in Williamsburg or something?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Williamsburg is a part of Brooklyn. Well, I'm in Midwood. I'm in Brooklyn. I wouldn't mind meeting up with you and taking you for a meal, and then going home with you and you getting sick and vomiting on me. How would you like to do that?
No, what can I eat that would be like more enticing to you?
What do you normally eat that you can indulge in, that you could eat a lot of and then feel very full? Like, for instance, when I get Kentucky Fried Chicken, 10-piece bucket, I usually give a few pieces to my father, maybe a couple pieces to my cats. I usually eat the rest, and then afterwards it's like greasy, and it makes me very full. Same holds true when I get pork fried rice and Chinese food, the egg rolls, and the spare ribs, and fried rice.
Do you enjoy it when you get sick on yourself sometimes as well?
I've done it a couple times. It's not as much fun as seeing a girl.
Oh my God! I mean, because I think I might be into it as well as giving. I'd like to maybe receive a little bit.
Yes, I know. Emetophiles can be that way. As a girl that you are, you would like to see a guy vomit on you.
Yeah, and what I really
pick up Ipecac syrup anywhere. I can't find Ipecac syrup anymore.
No, I have no idea. I vomit on demand. I used to be, bulimic.
Mm-hmm.
I used to.
You don't vomit on demand. You vomit on
command.
On demand. I don't know if that's the right word. You vomit on. You have like a controlled gag reflex or something.
I vomit on command.
Oh! I thought you said demand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you a submissive? A command like a slave and a master and a slave? Or you mean something like that?
Yeah. Well, anyway, I used to be able to, eat and then throw it right up, like binge and purge.
Well, I bill myself as the human toilet, so I would like to have a girl.
Yeah.
Vomit on me.
Okay.
My ideal thing would go somewhere with a girl, and they tell me that they're feeling sick, and then go home with them, and I can watch them throw up on me as a human toilet, or throw up into, and that would make for a great scene. That would make for a great fetish scene.
Yeah, well, I want, kind of like if I help you out and do what you like, I want to kind of have somebody eating my pussy and then throw up like inside me.
And then throw up into your mouth?
No, inside my vagina, and then like suck it all back out.
Did you happen to recently see that show on Spike TV called 1,000 Ways to Die?
No.
It's about the true documented stories of people doing bizarre things that they eventually die from. There was a story, and it's the first time ever that I heard it. It's a true story. There was a lady, a metaphile out there. She would only date guys who would go to food eating contests, like the Nathan's hot dog eating contest in Brooklyn, Coney Island. This type of girl who would go and pick up guys just after they done eating, and then ask them to vomit on her. So she picked up one guy who was willing to do it, or I think she stuck her fingers down his throat after he ate a big meal, and he threw up. He threw up all into her mouth, and it suffocated. She asphyxiated. She died. This is a true story.
Oh yeah, sometimes I have such an acidy throw up that it kind of makes me choke, like I can't breathe back in.
Well, that's not. I don't know. I'm not encouraging that kind of.
Yeah, it really burns my esophagus.
Now, the best kind of vomit is a natural type when a person has to vomit, not a forced vomit, but when they.
The best kind of vomit. He can't hear me and ramble on. Listen to him.
for me, the anticipation, the watching it. I know it's not a forced thing, unless, they feel so they stick their fingers down their throat and then they're starting to force the issue. But I like it when it's natural, when a person does it naturally. I think I'll do the dishes. When you stand by and help me dry, now won't that be delicious? Something like that.
That's like a limerick.
Yeah. Well, this Emetophile poem it comes from the Puking Princess from like 20 years ago on I don't know, I saw it on the internet. That's why I read it, I saw it. There was someone out there called the Puking Princess. She was into Emetophile. Okay. She went by, I never found out her true identity or where she's from. It's like going back to the late 90s or so. And who knows what happened to her. Maybe she was 70 years old at the time. She's in her 80s by now. I never found out. But I remember reading that poem, which, by the way, is in Hustler magazine. When they did an article on me from Hustler magazine, Dan Berkowitz, I was interviewed with the Barbie twins. Those are two models who are bulimic. And I was interviewed over the phone with them. I spoke to them over the phone. Have you heard of the Barbie twins?
Yeah, but I'm so, into talking to you,
okay.
And you're not talking to me. You're telling me stories that I'm not interviewing you. Can't you kind of tell me what you like to do with me? And
well, yeah. Well, what are you into? What are you into? What would you like? I have a desire to take you for a meal, and then go somewhere with you where there's some privacy, and be your vomit coach. Get you to vomit. You would say to me, "You're not feeling good. You want to throw up," and I would finger your mouth, your tongue. Would you have a problem with me touching your tongue and inducing you to vomit, or without the use of Ipecac, using my finger as to gag you?
Yeah, again, but this is now all about you again. I'm asking how about me. Ask
me.
Me.
Would you like me to vomit on you?
Now you're talking. I want you to do things for me. I want you to vomit inside my pussy.
And how would I vomit? How would I?
Well, that would be that's not really the part that turns me on like it is for you. I want the act of vomiting, and I want it to be inside my pussy.
Do you want me to act it out without not doing it?
No, I want you to vomit. I'm saying, but I want.
So how would I get myself to do that?
Don't you know how?
No, without Ipecac, no. How would I? I don't know.
How about if I kick you in the balls? Would you vomit if I kick you in the balls?
No. No, I don't think that would do it. Maybe if you stuck your finger down my mouth.
Yeah, I'll stick something down your mouth and you vomit, but you gotta get it in my pussy. The point is to fill me up with vomit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've always been the vomitee, not the vomitor.
Right. Well, I think I like to be vomited on as well as be the vomitor.
Okay, you want to be the toilet too, then?
Yeah, I do you, you do me.
Okay. I'm willing.
Can you make yourself vomit? Can I hear you vomit?
I don't know if I could do it.
Well, at least gag a little bit and, go to the sink, put your finger out, let me hear it. I got my finger on my clit right now.
Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can try. Hold on.
No, we're not gonna do that. But
let's see. I'm in the bathroom now.
Okay.
I really used to. Well, let me see. Hold on. I'll put the phone down and see if you can listen. Just listen. Hold on.
Okay.
How was that?
Oh my God, yeah, more.
But when I eat bland food is like it like retains the stuff, it like puts a whole barrier in the stomach to it.
Oh my God, I'm so hot right now. Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, totally.
A little sampling.
You are great. You made it up to me. You made it up to me.
Mm-hmm.
So what about tomorrow? You want to get together during the day? Because I'm afraid to meet somebody new in the nighttime.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready to meet somebody new in the nighttime?
I said, how about if we meet tomorrow in the day? I'm afraid to meet somebody new in the nighttime.
Okay, where do you want to meet?
I don't know, but it would really make me horny if you screamed out my favorite website right now. Scream out as loud as you can.com.
Battlecam.com?
Louder, Jeff. Make me horny.
Battlecam.com.
Make me horny one more time.
Battlecam.com.
I love you, Jeff. Say I love you to me.
I love you, Jennifer.
I'll call you baby in the morning.